Alright ladies, a few of you guys have asked about how to do the etching on the barbecue tool that I showed a picture of earlier on this page. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So if you go on to your design space, you can type in the name. I'm just going to add text, and the name I'm going to do now is Ferris because these are all for a gift. And then if you go over here, I downloaded a font from Defont, or it was Defont, I believe. And it was called HB Font Sketch Demo. I'm just going down to finding that. And that way it kind of does the whole, the letter, so you can really see it on the spatula. Alright, so here it's still showing as a cut. You need to make it a right. So we're going to go over here. You guys probably know how to do that already. And just write it. And it doesn't matter which tip you decide to do because it doesn't matter anyway. Then after that, you're going to click it and it's just going to be totally black, which is fine. And go over to the edit button. And you're going to make it whatever size, well, you need to make it whatever size you want to. But flip it that way, both of those, so that it shows upside down. If you just do the rotate button, then it won't cut right or sketch right on the Cricut. So I've already done this one the exact size I needed, so I'm just going to delete this one. But I'm going to flip that one again. And so once you guys have that done, you can just go up here to Go. And I am going to line this up on 1 and 1. These spatulas I got were from Lowe's, and they were $5 a piece. They're just charbroil spatulas, nothing fancy, $5 like I said. And so then I'm going to line up the spatula right at 1 and 1. I'm doing this one-handed, so it's kind of funky. Just place it on there, and I'm using my strong grip mat so that it stays on there pretty good. And I mean, it's sticking on there, so it's fine. Then you're just going to go back to your mat, make sure it's lined up exactly where you guys want it. And then you're going to hit Go. And here's what the other issue is you need to create your own material because it's not going to work with anything else. So if you go down here to Edit Custom Materials, you guys can add your own thing. So go down here to Add New Material. And if it scrolls down, you can go to make that all the way to 340, which is the top pressure that you, or 3, whatever it is. I think it's supposed to be 350, but anyway, as much as you can. And then the multi-cut, go all the way down to 7. And you don't need to do deep housing blade because it's just going to be in your writing side. And then hit Done. So I said mine is made off spatula earlier. And then this is the tip I have. It is just an engraving tool from Chomas.com. I'm probably saying that wrong. But it is just a metal engraving tip. It was $25 and plus $5 in shipping. It got here about 8 days after I ordered it. Apparently the only way that that tip is ever going to get dull is if you scrape it across concrete, which I don't really know what we would do with concrete. But it just comes out of your A thing. So this was the pin holder that was in there. You just, you can, that's where it was. You just pop that out. And then you put this tip right in there. And wherever sits, you just plug it in. It doesn't need to be pushed down or anything. So then you just load your mat up. Well, I'll put my phone down for just a second. So I loaded my mat. That spatula can just stay there for a minute And then it says please load the pin. Don't load your pin, load the little device. And then you can, once it says go, just hit go, and then it'll cut. And then I'm going to come back whenever it's done. It should take, this is about a 6-letter name, so it'll be probably 30 minutes or so. So I will post the finished product.